Welcome to Musliminvest in Cambodia, and yes, in today's video I'll be sharing with you the requirements if you want to enter Cambodia, what are the visas available at the moment, and what is the experience that you need to know prior entering Cambodia. But before we start, don't forget to like the video, share it to your friends, subscribe to Musliminvest in Cambodia, hit the notification button, yes, contact us if you need any legal service in Cambodia. And check out our official websites in the description below, our Facebook Meta page and Instagram page. And let's get started. So yes, it is very important to know that if you want to enter Cambodia, you have to have a valid passport. Yes, your passport technically needs to be over 1 year left of validity, but I do recommend you to have at least a 2 years validity. This is very important because if you have less than 2 years validity, you might get an extension for only 6 months, not the 1 year. Later in the video, I will explain what kind of visas you can get if you want to stay in Cambodia long term. But yes, let's get started. So yes, most nationalities can get a visa to Cambodia. Yes, some nationalities are in the red list and some nationalities are in the green list. So most people, nationals of the European Union, the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, China, yes, these nationalities, they can get a business visa on arrival. Business visa is important if you want to live in Cambodia, do business in Cambodia, or if you want to stay long term in general. Yes, you can get a business visa, and then you can extend the visa for 6 to 12 months. If you want to make the 6 to 12 months extension, this is very important to know that you need to get a working permit. The working permit is basically like a card that is basically for you to pay tax every single year, and it doesn't cost much. It costs between $260. This is as a self-employed. Yes, if you have a job, if you have a company that you work for, an organization, or if you have your own company, yes, it will cost less than $200, but yes, you have to have this card. So yes, some people complain that not everyone can get a business visa. This is true, and some nationalities, they have to have the right document. They have to have invitation letter, they have to have a letter from the Ministry of Labor. So it's more difficult, it takes time, can be 3 to 4 weeks to get everything sorted out if you want an invitation letter. But yes, if you're a proper investor, if you're someone from a good background, it will be easy to get a business visa. Yes, all nationalities are welcome to Cambodia. Yes, you can get a tourist visa online. It's about $30 for the tourist visa. Yes, the requirement is for you to have a return ticket and also hotel reservation, and most importantly, you have to have a return ticket which shows that you will leave the country after 30 days, or you can also extend it. You can get 1 month extension. The 1 month extension is available only for tourist visa. Tourist visa can be extended only for 1 month. The business visa can be extended for 6 to 12 months, and you have to have a working permit. This is quite important to know. And yes, if you want to open a company, a bank account, yes, you have to have a proper visa, which is a business visa, and also you have to arrive to Cambodia legally. This is quite important. We do recommend everyone to come to Cambodia legally, follow the Cambodian rules, the laws here in Cambodia, because yes, if you overstay your visa, there is a penalty of $10 per day. So yes, if you're 55 years old, you can get a business visa automatically on arrival, and then you can extend your visa to 1 year with the retirement extension. This is another service that we provide. And yes, talking about visas, I said you can get it online at the official government website. Do it through a third party, another agency, another company. Do it through the official website. In the description below, I will leave the link for the official government website. But type Cambodia e-visa and then you will see the official government website. And it's also important to know that prior entering Cambodia, you have to fill in the Cambodia arrival portal. This is important because 3 days prior entering Cambodia, you should do the Cambodia e-portal. This is to register your accommodation, the dates that you're arriving, the airline that you're using. This is also very important to know because yes, if you come to Cambodia, instead of doing it once you land and wasting time, it's just better to do it online prior entering Cambodia. So yes, don't use a third-party website, use the official government website, which is the Cambodia arrival portal, yes. And yes, talking about some tips if you want to travel to Cambodia, yes, sometimes airlines do ask for a return ticket, even for a business visa, so I do recommend you to buy a refundable ticket, or you can just buy a cheap bus ticket using Viriat Buntam. For $30 there's a cheap bus ticket from Phnom Penh to Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon. If the airline asks you for a return ticket, you can just show this bus ticket to Vietnam. But not all nationalities can do this, but still is the cheapest way to get a return ticket. But it depends. Obviously, if you get a 6 to 12 months visa, you can get a multiple entry visa. You can go in and out anytime. I do recommend you to get a 6 to 12 months extension because you can go in and out the country. Another thing to know, if you have the business visa extension, yes, you can extend it 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. But if you get the 3-month extension, you cannot extend it longer. You have to leave the country. So get a 6 to 12 months extension, because if you want to open a bank account, if you want to do more things in Cambodia, it's better to have a 6 to 12 months extension. So it is important that if you want to get the 6 months, 12 months extension, yes, you have to register in the Foreign Presence in Cambodia app. This is important. You have to register your accommodation in Cambodia. So if you're planning to stay in Cambodia for more than 1 month, you have to register yourself in the Foreign Presence in Cambodia app. You can download it, register the hotel or private residence that you're going to use in Cambodia. It is very important to do this, because if you don't do it, you could get fined or your visa extension might be rejected. And also, extensions can take from 2 days to 14 days, depending. If you use the express service, it can take as fast as 2 days. This is the option I recommend to most of our clients, to do the express way, because the express service is only 2 days to get the job done, rather than waiting for 2 weeks to get your passport back. The tourist visa, it can be extended only for 1 month, and you cannot convert it into a business visa. This is very important to know. You have to leave the country after 2 months. Yes, technically it's 1 month plus 1 month. You have to leave the country. So this is something that you should know. So yes, if you're traveling to Cambodia, arriving at the new Techo Tak Mau International Airport is quite easy. Everything easy. You just do a face scan. Same as Siem Reap Angkor International Airport. Same, you just do a face scan. Everything is easy. There is also the Sihanoukville International Airport. So Cambodia has 3 international airports. The land border between Cambodia and Thailand is closed at the moment. So you can enter Cambodia by land border only through Laos. There is only one border town open, and Vietnam. This is some information that you should know if you want to enter Cambodia. But yes, this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Remember, if you need our service, if you need a visa extension, work permit, or any legal service in Cambodia, you can contact us on our official websites in the description below, and also our Facebook Meta page and Instagram page. This is all I have for you today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.